So we're gonna share some of the things that we like and we love about being owner operators within the trucking industry. I know we already talked about, a lot of the stressful things, about the things that make, the trucking industry difficult. We're gonna link that video somewhere there for you guys to go watch it. But since there is so much hard energy and hard times within the trucking industry, we just want to make a video that is a little bit different. It's going to be more positive and sharing the things that we specifically like and enjoy about being owner operators. Do you want to start? Give me the things that you like about being your own boss and being a owner operator.
What we doing right now?
You guys see this over here?
See them palm trees back there?
See the palm trees behind us? You see the water behind us, right?
And it's nearly winter time.
Everywhere else.
So yeah, just being able to relax, not having obviously fleet managers calling you and standing above you or asking your whereabouts.
I'm the only one that can do that.
Yeah, I like the freedom to get loads whenever I feel like it. Or whenever we feel like it, so yeah. That's one of the things. Another thing is just not being able to, or being able to just drive whenever we want to. Not worried about a time frame or a deadline. So
yeah,
that's probably like two things that I like.
That you like the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you're your own boss, understanding that you can do things however you want to do, and just be aware that if the truck is not moving, you're not producing money. Mm-hmm. So your bills still gotta get paid, right? So we go back to having a clear understanding, a good relationship with your finances, and planning, right? Like planning ahead. If you want to take time off, you need to have that money to still pay your business expenses for that time off. Mm-hmm. But like for us, we are really enjoying so far being owner operators because of the freedom that it has given us.
Freedom, baby.
The freedom. I understand, everybody is in to make money. We're in to make money as well. However, for us, the freedom of being able to do things under our own terms, when we want to, how we want to, it's priceless. Yeah, I know that there is a lot of, other forces that control the trucking industry, but we're speaking in terms of what we can control, which is our time.
Yeah, I mean, anytime we want to take time off, we could just take time off.
Yeah.
If we're in another state, we can just look on the load board, find a load that's headed to the state we're heading, take that load there, and we'd be right there. Yeah. Right exactly where we want to be. Yeah. Just like, this holiday season.
Yeah.
Or this Thanksgiving that just passed. Yeah. We just took a load from, I forgot what state it was, but
Pennsylvania.
It was Pennsylvania to Florida.
Yeah.
And it was like that easy.
Yeah.
When I was a company driver,
you couldn't do that.
Could never suggest where I want to go. Even if I said I wanted to go home, they would take me in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it will take you like 2-3 days. You will get home 2-3 days after. Yeah, so planning for the holidays, that was never a thing. They're not gonna make it.
Yeah, those days are over. So just the freedom to be able to take time off whenever you want to.
It's awesome.
And when you decide you want to get back on the road, you're like, hey, we need to start making some money.
Yeah.
We could just get on the load board, get in the truck.
Yeah.
And we out.
And we're out, yeah.
We're gone, so.
Yeah, so for us, like I said, it has been good so far. And we just wanted a setup and a business that was going to give us the freedom to travel and to do things how we wanted to do it. I know I mentioned before we have family in different states, and it's when you're working for somebody else, it's really hard to get that time off and, to be able to spend every holiday with your family. It's hard when you work for somebody else. And, we are so blessed. Like, we are so blessed that we can now do it however we want to do it. As you guys can see, we're in Florida. It's beautiful out here. It's still, like 70, 60, 70 degrees.
Today was 80.
80? We're over here sitting at the lake. It's nice. It's beautiful. Over here hanging out with family. We don't gotta ask permission. We don't gotta ask anybody. We got here Monday of last week. Today is Monday. We're still here. We're gonna get on the road. We're like, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Let's go to the lake. So just having the freedom to do things under your own terms, for us, that is like priceless. Next month, for Christmas, we're traveling to Seattle to see my kids. My kids live in Seattle, so we're going to go over there. We're going to spend a couple weeks over there, hang out with the family, do whatever the heck we want to do, You don't got to ask anybody. And I know that some of you super truckers over there, keep saying that we need to be running 24/7. No, sir, we don't. Like, we don't need to be running 24/7. And I'm going to tell you why. So your goal within trucking might be different than ours. Your finances might be different than ours. So every situation is not the same. It's not going to be the same. We have paid off equipment. We don't have any debt outside of the business expenses that we have every month. We don't have children at home. We're two adults. It's just the two of us. Now we're living in our truck full time. We don't have a rent payment. We don't have mortgage payments. So we don't have to run 24/7. No. We didn't get into the trucking industry to kill ourselves running like crazy. That's
what company drivers do.
That's what company drivers do. We're not knocking nobody for, yeah, it's different. You guys get paid by the miles, we get paid by the loads. So we don't gotta run 24/7. And that we want to make money. Of course, we got into trucking because we want to make money. We're going to have a job and make money, but we're not going to be running 24/7 for pennies. It's not going to happen.
That's dry van talk.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
That's how dry van people talk. So
yeah. So
you got a step deck. I would say you can, but you don't have to. Really.
Exactly. Like for us, we have been very selective with our loads, and I know some of you, they're like, oh, you're not going to make money by sitting down for 2-3 days, blah blah blah. You got to be running for pennies. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to be beating up our equipment to run for pennies. We're very selective with the loads that we give because it's what makes sense for us, for our business model. We still make good money at the end of the month because everything balances out. You're doing probably 2-3 loads to what I'm doing. To one. So if you gotta run 24/7 to make your money, that's you. We're not.
That's why the rates messed up. Because people want to run for pennies.
Running for pennies, no.
All the truckers
that
have our mindset are saying, hey, stop doing that.
Yeah.
You send me a message saying we need to run for pennies, I know you're the reason why
you're part of the reason.
The brokers are having a good holiday season.
And you're not. You're having to run 24/7 for pennies because you're taking them penny loads. Like, don't do that.
That's demonic.
So when you see us saying that we have been sitting down for 3 days, now we're in Florida. We've been sitting in Florida for a week and a half because that's what we wanted to do. We don't gotta be out there running like crazy. We don't gotta be driving in the snow, driving in the blizzards, and doing all kinds of crazy things because we have our finances in order. Like, we're fine. We can sit here for the rest of the month, the rest of whatever, and we're still gonna be fine because we have our finances in order. And that's why I'm
a lot of things.
We did, and that's why I'm saying that your situation might be different than ours. Ours is different than yours. So you can't put everybody in one category and say, this is what you gotta do. You can't be sitting down. Yes, I can. Absolutely, I can, because my equipment is paid off and I ain't got no crazy expensive lifestyle that I gotta sustain.
That's one of the reasons why we like being an owner-operator.
Did I get out of the subject a little bit?
I had to bring it back in.
Pull me right back. Yeah. What was we talking about?
I do the same thing.
I'm sorry,
it's
I'm
like
passionate.
I say one word, then it triggers another idea, then I start talking about that. A little bit of ADHD,
Both of us, we have it. Both of us.
I have a hard time being focused.
And as you guys can see, I do too.
On subject matter sometimes.
So, anyways, back to what we was talking about. So those are some of the reasons that we love, being owner operators. It's the freedom. I am so big when it comes to like being able to spend time with my kids, even though they're adults and they probably don't want their mom around all the time, whatever. But I'm like, I want to be able to see my children. I want to be able to be around them as much as I can. I'm not a grandma yet, but if I ever, become a grandma, I want to be there, be able to do however I want to do it. I don't want to have to ask anybody for permission. I don't want to have to worry about, being told, no, you can't take the time off. So for us, this has been great so far. Like, we're enjoying it. We like traveling. I
Yeah.
love waking up in different states,
She
different
loves it.
cities, like every day. Because I went from being standing on one spot at the barber shop for almost 20 years, the same spot every single day in a closed building, to like now having all of this freedom. I'm like, oh my God, like, why didn't we do this
She
before?
want to film everything, take pictures of this, pose over here by the
I do.
flowers, and
I do. When Seneca stops, just for any reason, like, he
yeah,
has to watch me, because I would jump out of the truck and just
like a
take off
kid.
like a little kid. Take off and start wandering around the whole thing. I'll be like way over
We on the
there.
side of the truck stop, taking pictures while she's next to some flowers that she like. I'm like, oh my God, man, I'm at work. I'm at work right now.
I'm like, oh, sorry, baby. Let me get back in the truck.
You know we under the clock.
But it's so much freedom that I never had before. So being out here for us has been, amazing. And, Seneca coming from the military, where you are so controlled
Ooh.
with everything that you do.
Yeah.
This is amazing
It's like
for
selling
us.
your soul when you're in the service.
And I can be sitting in Florida right now, and some people are over there with the snow. I'm over here drinking coconut water with this, nice view back here, wearing tank tops,
Tank top, shorts.
shorts. It's amazing, and you can just relax, however you want to do it. This morning we got up late. We got up, we went and got some coffee, we went and got breakfast, we went to check on the truck, then we went back to the hotel, and we're like, okay, let's go to the lake. And here we are. So it's just relaxing. And, it's a different lifestyle, I guess you can say. You don't gotta be
Yeah.
stressing all the time, unless you have a truck payment that is $3,000 and you have all these other crazy expenses because you don't know how to manage your money.
Yeah.
Like, we're good at money management, so we
Yeah.
don't gotta worry about so many things. Not saying that our life is perfect, because it's not, but it's good.
Them lease trucks, boy. I can imagine that got to be stressful.
I know.
That has to be stressful.
So, taking time off, like I said, whenever you want, just be aware that your truck is not moving, it's not producing money. So just plan ahead, and you gotta have, that money for those payments. That's what we do. We're not millionaires of any type. It's just, planning. That's all it is planning and
it's-
money management.
When
That's
it's
all
time
it
to
is.
pay them bills, those invoices that come in,
Yeah,
the crazy truck insurance.
yeah. You
Gotta have that money
You
then.
gotta have that, yeah.
But that's a simple one run
Yeah.
somewhere.
And the other thing
2
that
days.
yeah, and the other thing that we really like is we prefer not to drive at nighttime. Well, Seneca's the driver. I know I
Yeah,
talk like
I
I'm a
mean-
driver, but I'm not a driver.
Yeah, driving at night is dangerous to me.
To you, yeah.
I'm one of those people when the moon come out, my body does
Yeah.
that.
God knows that it
So-
does. Yeah.
So I like the idea that we could drive, around a schedule that we prefer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we decided driving at night is not the thing.
It's not for
It's
us.
not the thing at all. And if I do have to drive at night, really it's just to get those extra miles to cut down the next day. Like I might have to say, oh, I got to drive 500 miles. And I realized I only drove 400 and the sun is going down. I'm like, all right, let me drive another 100 more.
Yeah.
And the sun is down, it's nighttime, but I did that extra 100 just so I could cut down the next day.
Yeah.
So
But it doesn't really happen a lot.
it doesn't happen a lot. 85% of my driving is really it's a loose schedule.
Yeah.
Most of the customers that we deliver to, they give us a window.
They
and
do,
usually
yeah.
usually that window is like 7 a.m. to 4 o'clock. So it's really no deadline.
Yeah.
And that's more than good for
Yeah.
us. It's like, oh, okay.
So, like, the other thing is that when you're booking loads, I'm the one that books the loads for us. So, when I'm booking the loads, I'm really selective with the loads that I get. I know some of you will be like, take anything. No, we don't take anything. I'm very selective with the loads that we take. Like, we don't like any crazy deadlines, because I don't want to put the stress on Seneca having to drive unsafe and crazy to meet these crazy deadlines. We don't do that. Like I book loads that are going to give us, plenty of time to comfortably, safely drive during the day, during the times that we feel comfortable, and that we're still going to get there to deliver
She
the
does
load.
a good job at that too.
I do. Like
she
always.
She takes a lot of pressure off of me.
Yeah.
Which equates to safety.
Exactly.
If there's no pressure on the driver, he don't have to speed. He don't have to be under pressure and stressed. So
you're gonna do better when you're
gonna
driving.
do better. You're gonna drive safer.
Yeah.
You're gonna be more considerate. You might see guys out there doing 80 miles per hour, 75, whatever.
Yeah.
Go right ahead, man. Go past.
Yeah, that's not what we do.
Go past, man. I do this steady 68.
Yeah.
I do steady 68.
Yeah.
You could do 85.
Yeah. But so that's another thing that we really like, about being owner operators is, that you get to choose. You don't gotta be so stressed out when you have the freedom to choose, what you want to do with the loads, when the deadlines and all of that. And with us, all of the brokers that we work with, they have been really lenient on time frames. Like he said, it's just like, oh yeah, can you get it there by like 5 days from now, and it's only like 400 miles.
I know,
we're like,
right?
Oh yeah, we'll be there tomorrow.
Usually those are on Friday loads.
Yeah, pretty good.
You get a load on Friday. They know the manufacturing facility is closed on the weekend, so they say just keep it and just deliver it sometime Monday.
Yeah.
So we have a load for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And it's just a cruise for me. I might do 350 one day, 400 the next day.
Yeah.
Last day, not even the Monday, that Sunday I do 150 and I'm there.
And if
no stress.
We in an area or a city that we want to see, that we want to explore, then we park the truck and go explore for the week, and we know that we don't gotta be there until Monday. So just before you guys come at me saying that we're lazy and that we're not running like crazy and this and that and that, so this is what works for us, understanding that we are living in our truck full time. So being out there, that is our life, for everything that we do. If we want to explore, if we want to go shopping, we have to do it when we're out there on the road.
You're on the streets.
We're on the streets. So for us, parking the truck on the weekend and getting out there, because we know we don't gotta be there until Monday, when we go and explore, do some shopping, get whatever we need to do to keep us going while we're on the road. That's what we do. And that's, it's for us, that's how we're living out there on the streets, basically.
Easy street.
And we enjoy it. It's just
street.
The two of us. We get to travel to, pretty cool places. We love food, as you guys can see.
Too much.
And you can see. So we love food. We love it.
Leave my one big muscle alone.
Just one.
It's one. It's not a six pack. It's just a pack. Leave it alone.
We love, eating good food. So we, whenever we're in an area, in a city that, they have restaurants that we like, we just, get out and go and enjoy life out there. And it's what works for us. Like I said, this is our situation. I understand somebody's also is different, and that's fine.
It's scenic out there.
It is.
You go to some places like Utah, Wyoming, even Nevada.
Yeah, even Nevada.
It's pretty scenic.
It is. Yeah.
And it's a lot of places you can enjoy.
Yeah.
Just seeing, scenic wise.
Exactly. So. And you get to do, relaxing things. You want to go to the beach. You want to, come to Florida. The winter time. You want to do whatever. You can do it. You don't gotta, ask anybody if you can go and take the time up. Just understand your finances.
That's it.
That's the biggest thing. Understand your finances.
Understand your finances.
Yeah.
Understand how much money you're spending.
Yeah. How much you're not gonna make that week that you're not running.
How much you're not gonna make.
Yeah.
Understand when you need to get back on the road.
Exactly.
And that is a luxury.
It is. It is a luxury.
That's a luxury.
Being able to do all of that. So for us guys, we are so super blessed that God put us in the situation that we're in today. Like we are so thankful for for you guys to support to our channel. We are so thankful for everything that we have, and we just want to share a little bit of a more of a positive energy around trucking.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all of us are trying to make a living. All of us have families, and I got some comments over the Thanksgiving weekend about truckers being out there. They can't get home to see their family. They're sad. They're depressed, and it's sad. Like it touches my heart because I have family and I understand how that is. So we just wanted to share a little bit of a positive energy, when it comes to trucking. If you're a company driver and you didn't get to be home with your family for Thanksgiving, just, keep pushing. Just keep pushing and think that, one day things are going to be better.
Yeah.
Things always get better. Nothing stays the same. Just keep pushing.
It's seasonal.
It's seasonal, yeah.
Seasonal. It could be annual, but it's not forever.
Yeah. If you didn't get to be home for Thanksgiving, hopefully you can make it home for Christmas. And you just gotta keep reminding yourself daily on why you're doing what you're doing. And I promise you, it will get better eventually.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we will see you on the next one. We love you guys.